Think about it. Where do young men nowadays demonstrate excellence in an avenue that young women around their age can see them and think, oh, that might be that's an interesting guy. Let me hit him up. Let me see what he's about so I might date him. There's no third spaces anymore. That's another problem with the dating scene. And a lot of people blame hookup culture. Guys, that's a misread for me. I'm like, look, people have always hooked up. In the 70s and 80s, people were outside. This whole like, oh, you don't always want to be in a relationship. You don't have to be. And people back in the day kind of knew that. They were smarter on that front, but I don't know. I mean, they were going crazy out there, so there's a lot of STD spreading too, so there is that. But also, yeah, I mean, they had a point of saying, look, who you're with is what you should be more concerned with, if that's something that you want. But intimacy is intimacy. I don't believe that just because you engage with somebody that means automatically you should be with that person. There are a lot of people that you wouldn't necessarily want to be with that you might enjoy for the intimacy, and that's just the honest truth. But anyway, that's my 2 cents. I'll just say that I don't know if it's something that anybody should take to heart, but this has been on my mind for so long. I just feel like the dating scene suffers from the economics more so than anything. That plays a role, but for my lot, hookup culture, that doesn't. No, I mean, we have tools now that make that more obvious, but that's always been an element in human society. There's always been room for that sort of thing. So I don't know if I would say that's at the root of it, but yeah, no third spaces is another thing. The economic shift, okay, so that number one, and then no third spaces number two. Those are two of the three things I think are ruining the dating scene. There's no way you can organically meet somebody who could be a potentially fulfilling and well-fitting partner these days, when you work so much you can barely afford to leave your house, and you work so much that you don't have time to anyway.